Somewhere in your kitchen, or in a secondhand shop, or in a relative's cupboard, there is a cast iron pan covered in rust that someone has given up on. Orange, pitted. Looking beyond any reasonable hope of restoration, take it. Because tonight, a single potato and 30 minutes of your time are going to begin a transformation that will have that pan cooking better than it did the day it was made. And the science behind why this works is genuinely one of the most fascinating things I have ever learned about kitchen chemistry. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe The Big Sweep, and ring the notification bell, because cast iron is one of the most valuable and most misunderstood pieces of cookware in existence. And today, we restore it together, the pan that deserves better. Let me tell you about cast iron, not the marketing version, the real one. Cast iron cookware has been made and used continuously for over 2,000 years. The Romans used it. Medieval kitchens depended on it. It was the primary cooking vessel of virtually every culture in the world before the invention of modern non-stick coatings in the 20th century. A well-maintained cast iron pan distributes heat more evenly than stainless steel, holds temperature better than any non-stick surface, goes from stovetop to oven without limitation, lasts not one lifetime but several, and improves with use rather than degrading, developing a natural non-stick surface through the accumulation of polymerized cooking oils that bond to the iron surface at the molecular level. Why a potato? The chemistry nobody explains. Here is the part that most restoration guides skip over because they present the method without understanding. A raw potato contains two compounds that work together on rusted iron in a way that is chemically specific and genuinely remarkable. The first is oxalic acid, a naturally occurring organic acid present in potato flesh that reacts directly with iron oxide, the compound that constitutes rust. Oxalic acid converts iron oxide into iron oxalate, a water-soluble compound that can be physically scrubbed away from the iron surface rather than remaining bonded to it as rust does. The method, the overnight restoration. Begin by rinsing the rusted pan under warm water to remove any loose surface rust and debris. Do not use soap at this stage, as soap on bare cast iron strips remaining seasoning and is unnecessary for the initial rinse. Pat the pan dry with a cloth or place it in a warm oven for 10 minutes to ensure it is completely dry before beginning the potato treatment. Moisture on the surface dilutes the oxalic acid concentration and reduces its effectiveness. The reseasoning, completing the restoration. Cleaning the rust reveals bare iron, and bare iron will rust again within hours if left untreated. The final and essential step is reseasoning, the process of building the polymerized oil layer that protects the iron surface from oxidation and creates the natural non-stick coating that makes cast iron legendary as a cooking surface. Dry the cleaned pan completely, either on the stovetop over medium heat for 5 minutes or in a warm oven. Any remaining moisture must be completely eliminated before oil is applied. Apply a thin, even layer of a high smoke point oil, such as flaxseed oil, vegetable shortening, or refined coconut oil, to every surface of the pan, inside and out using a cloth. Thin is critical. A thick oil application produces a sticky, uneven seasoning layer, rather than the smooth, hard polymerized coating that proper seasoning creates. Wipe away any visible oil excess until the pan looks almost dry. What remains is sufficient. The pan that was rusting in a cupboard or a second-hand shop was not at the end of its life. It was in a temporary state of neglect that a potato, some salt, and an afternoon of attention could entirely reverse. Most things worth keeping respond to exactly this kind of attention. The rust on that cast iron pan was never permanent. It was iron oxide, a surface reaction between iron, water, and oxygen that oxalic acid from a potato can dissolve in an evening. Potato and salt, overnight contact time, a morning scrub, complete drying, thin oil, high heat, 1 hour. Repeated 3 to 4 times. That is the complete journey from a rusted, abandoned pan to one that is ready to cook, to last, and to be passed to someone who will use it and care for it, and eventually pass it on again. You just need to begin. And everything you need to begin is already in your kitchen. If this made you want to find a cast iron pan to restore right now, hit the like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people who deserve to know that the best cookware in the world is waiting to be rescued from secondhand shops and forgotten cupboards. Subscribe and ring the notification bell so kitchen restoration knowledge like this always finds you first. Share it with someone whose cast iron pan has been rusting when it should have been cooking. Click the link in the description box for highly recommended natural cleaning products, cleaning equipment, and cleaning supplies. Click the link in the description box below to join our free cleaning community. See you in the next one.